Hello and welcome, Crystal Souls, on this new prediction, talking about the person you'll marry in the future. So, who is your future spouse? Today I'm going to go in depth with this reading. I have all the cards ready, the tools, like tarot cards, oracle cards, personality cards, couple cards, BTS as well, I added some. I have dice ready, letters and words, the zodiac grid as well, messages and stickers. So yeah, it's gonna be very detailed, which we like, right? So for this reading we have 3 piles available. We have pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. Take your time, meditate on them, and then when you're ready, comment timestamps on the video directly or down below in the description. And if you want some personal guidance and to work a reading with me or a coaching or the tools I use during this reading, everything is linked down below. So let's breathe in together and meditate. Hold your breath, release, relax, and choose the one that is calling you. Group number 1, let's see who is the person you'll marry in the future. So what I see is maybe long distance for you guys, or traveling a lot. Could be something you guys may like to do, or maybe that's what this person may do as a career, job, an opportunity as well. To be traveling a lot or always on the go, going to different places. What I see is a strong connection with you guys, kind of receiving their messages, even telepathic messages. I do believe you guys are just going to understand each other fully and really want to be connecting with that ability, so spiritually or energetically. But I see you guys always getting news from each other, texting each other, calling each other. I see a calming person too, very grounded, are very at peace with themselves, very easy to talk to and to connect to as well. This is really the vibe. And as for the dominant being blue on this card, this could be talking about someone very communicative, who likes to talk a lot, who likes to message you a lot, always, get news from you because that's how they feel reassured and that's how they really want to connect with you. I believe in this marriage, the communication between you two is going to be open, clear, easy, and smooth, which we like. So let's see more signs about this person. Wow, okay, we are not joking around here. We have the Lover's card for the first one. So yes, indeed, you are attracting somebody you are destined to be. Your angels, your guides are assisting you to be actually choosing the one. I see a path that is clear for you guys. And when meeting the one, it will feel like love at first sight, or like time stops around you and it's just like the two of you exist in that moment. And I do believe that because on a soul level, you will be recognizing this person. And I'm talking about soulmates here. I'm talking about twin flames, counterparts. You guys are meant to be. And this love is going to be one of a kind, which is why you're leading towards marriage. Even the Lover's card is a marriage card. So in my opinion, this marriage is going to be the happiest, the strongest, the healthiest, but also what brings meaning to your life. This person is going to feel like your entire universe. Not in a way that you forget about yourself, but more this person will accompany yourself to grow, to be more beautiful, to be stronger, to be confident, and to also be independent with the way you live. That's someone supporting your dreams. That's someone who's going to be very acceptant, loving, caring. And this is all that you are welcoming with that beautiful connection. So, wow. I mean, just that is beautiful to see. Yes, I was really getting that with the calming energy air sign. And we have the Justice card. So the Justice card is related to Libra. So fairness, balance, justice. And I said it. This is going to be a very mature relationship. This is someone very fair to you, understanding with you, really present for you, and wants the best for you. Wants to manifest the right opportunities, the best, memories or happy times together. And I see fairness and balance here with the scale too. As I'm going to offer you the best. I'm going to listen to you. I'm going to understand your needs and, provide to you when I can provide, and also be fair to you. I'm going to talk my truth with you. And I think that's what makes this relationship and marriage work, because you guys have that maturity, but also that understanding to make the other person feel comfortable, even in disagreements, so you can understand each other's perspective. And you always understand this is not something personal. When you express your own reality to the other person, even if this is not fully understood or fully welcomed. And I see that creating structure and balance in that relationship. So we have Libra, Gemini so far. So these could be related to the zodiac sign of your person or seasons when encountering the one. Gemini, the twins, of course, we talked about soulmate and twin flames. So I do see that with the twin, this could be a sign that you are indeed attracting your twin flame into your life. Watching from the distance, all right, we talked about distance, long distance, so maybe this is also what this person is doing at the moment, looking at you from a distance. Or that can be soul meeting, for example, dream meetings, because I do see your guides and especially your angels actually bringing the two of you together, and that can be done in other realms, for example. So they can be having their eyes on you from a distance right now. And of course, that can be physically, being around and just looking at you. Or that can be, for example, looking at you on social medias. I really get Instagram platform for some reason, because I think of DMs and messages, because other social media platforms like YouTube or TikTok, there's no real tool for us to communicate on these, which I think is a bit sad. I mean, TikTok, yes, but you have to be friends, so it's still very limited. But I do believe on Instagram or maybe Facebook, it could be the type of platforms where you guys could be communicating to each other after, observing secretly the person you want to be with. Meet me down the stairs of life. So I do think, and we could see the stairs right there, so the perfect synchronicity here. That synchronicity to me is announcing that you will need to level up and also lead the way towards what really, brings meaning to your life, what you love to do, in order for you to be meeting this person. I do think there's some soul contract. It's like we need to be working on ourselves and achieve something that makes us feel more whole and complete, and so we can be meeting. Maybe that's also why this person is, at the distance, looking at you and seeing all that you're doing and all that you are really accomplishing for yourself. And this is when they feel very inspired about you and your path, but also what you are able to create for you, that they may actually step in after. So let's see now personality cards, so we can see more traits. Cold. So they can appear cold in the beginning. I feel air signs, they can have that type of energy, let's be honest, because they're really analytic. And I feel like this is someone you want to take the risk to be with, even though they may appear distant or cold, or, some days they text you and then for a few days they may be absent. They can be like that. I'm not gonna lie to you. Maybe that's also why the message is like, okay, the message is coming in, it's still very slow. Even with the ship, it's like, okay, the shipping can take a little bit of time for you guys to communicate, or maybe in the beginning that will be this way, and then afterwards that communication is going to be easier, because I see balance. So they can be like that, or they can just be someone who is more intellectual, logical, or maybe the way they express their love can be very subtle, and you still need to process and understand the way they are showing their love to you. For some people it's like they cook something for you, for some it's like gifting you something, or some it's just communicating to you. And I feel this is what this person may do, but in the process, especially in the beginning of that relationship, I see this person still testing the water and being maybe a bit distant or appear as cold. But I see this person making a move on this one, taking the risk to be with you. And after watching you from the distance, they may think, okay, the only way for me to be with this person is to actually step forward, is to actually show that I exist. Yes. So take the move. All right, so let's see more cards. I also see someone who is aware of what they can offer and their qualities. And it's like, it's rather you are someone special to me or I don't give a freak. So they can be like that. And this could be why they can appear as cold. I understand because I'm that type of person too. I'm very selective with who I let in my circle as a friend or a lover or potential one. And yeah, so maybe that's also the type of person you are encountering. So they can be cold with others, but with you it's like, very bubbly and very warm and comfortable. So we have best friend, could be starting as a friendship, maybe feeling like we are best friends as lovers too. That's something as a dynamic that I see a lot. Having someone you can express your true self with and be your craziest self with, and feel excited to just be together, because that time together is always full of amazing adventures and new things, or just feeling so energized by the person's presence. So that's what I see with best friend. And with sensuality, yeah, of course, in that marriage, you want to keep things fun, but also seduce the person with different things. Could be, buying roses, could be dressing a certain way, maybe some type of dynamic with your intimacy. But I see someone very sensual. They don't even need to try, they're just very seductive. So for a couple cards, let's see you guys' future in this marriage. I adore you. I'll pick the other one. I want to feel you. Okay, I'm not surprised because we saw sensuality. Even that move is just like very straightforward, and I like it. So, it could be the type of things this person may do. I feel like this is someone very sensual, very sometimes erotic as well. So it could be what shows up with that energy. I want to feel you, I adore you. This is someone celebrating you in their lives, for sure. Like they love your presence, they love your energy, they love what you can offer to them, and the balance and fairness and love that you bring. So I'm gonna pick now tiny messages. That was fast. Darling, you're different. Yes, and they're going to feel that with you. They feel that you have something different to bring to them, and they like that. If you change nothing will change. So they can have that mentality too, like always on the go, always trying new things, always being curious, because that's the only way to change a situation. Spend a little time in silence every day, and eventually the mind also quiets down. So maybe this is someone encouraging yourself to, be more present with yourself, to quiet the mind as well, because the mind is programmed and also very polluted. So yeah, if you can just manage to be more present and to honor your truth instead, and cultivate positive thoughts, this is when you attract that beautiful change. So I see this as maybe what this person may just claim and always talk about, is like, if we can connect deeply with ourselves, we can change in the most beautiful way, or just attract the most positive things. So let's see with the other techniques, just moving these on the side. I'll be starting with the grid so we can see the zodiac sign of your person. Or maybe that's the season when getting married. Alright, so we have Libra. We had Libra on the cards. Leo, this is in between Gemini and Taurus. We saw Gemini on the cards, Aquarius and Capricorn. I want to be using these dice, so we have more zodiac sign, and I want to ask for the season, especially when meeting this person, and numbers may just talk about the energy around your person. So let's see. Number 6, funny enough, I'm gonna show you. The Lovers is number 6. So of course it talks about love between you two. And here we have Capricorn energy. So this could be around that time. And with air signs, yes, this can be autumn because Libra is during autumn season. Gemini is around spring. And then, yes, for air sign, it's winter season. So So that connects perfectly with Capricorn. So you can be meeting this person around that time, unless it could be confirmation for some of you with the Capricorn sign, zodiac sign that we saw on the grid. So let's see next with letters and words. So you can see the name of your person, a place, and more. I thought of doctor when I saw this one, so it could be their profession. I see summer in French. So if you have met this person, it could be that you have met in summer or will be meeting in summer, or it could be a season that you guys like. Taurus, Libra. So these are confirmation again. We have sun, sing, precious, Italy, and sky. So they can be significant for you. Maybe their sun sign is also in Libra, for example, or all the other signs we saw. I think of greed, so they can be, or greeting this person. But yes, greed could be something that they have. I don't see greed as something negative. It's more like, I know that I can achieve grand things, so why not wishing for these beautiful things and work my way towards that? So you need a little bit of greed to also move up, level up, and glow up. Yeah, that's pretty much all I see with the letters and words, but I can talk to you personally. Germany is also a place I heard. Yeah, that's all really I can see. Get. Okay, so I'm gonna pick now the dice. So we can see more signs. So air signs, yes, they can be a bit guarded or say no a lot. Like if they don't like it, no, thank you. They can be a foodie. They like to cook or bake. And I see someone very, very fair with the way they distribute their money or anything that they can be offered. They love to share that. They can be someone who is glowing so much and so powerful, because I'm getting queen energy, king energy with this one. But I get that people may be very jealous about what they can do, what they have to offer, who they are as well. All they wish is manifesting very fast. They're really good at manifesting things. So that can be a sign that when being the two of you, when being together, anything that you picture and imagine, you are manifesting faster. It's a collective manifestation. So that's what I see with the lamp. And with this, it's all about imagination. So they can be very imaginative or very creative as a person. Let me pick now the stickers. The night. So maybe spending time at night or chatting at night might be the time when you guys connect a lot. We have Van Gogh as a painting, could be one of the artists they like. I see magic manifesting in this marriage, like for sure. I talked about this, manifesting beautiful things together, co-creating. We have definitely that musician energy. So if not the guitar, it could be the piano or more. But I see, and we saw sing, yes, with the letters and words as well. So this could be the sound as like someone very creative. As for this, I think of you guys could be part of the same soul family, and that genetic is like we are one, or we connect in a way that feels like we are the same being in some way. So I really get, again, soulmate vibes, twin flame vibes for this one. So this is your reading, guys. If you like it, give it a big thumbs up for me. You can also write I claim and follow to manifest this future marriage faster. And I will see you guys in my next reading for personal guidance. You know where to find me. See you next time. Bye-bye. Group number 2, let's see the person you'll be marrying in the future, hints, qualities, and more. So what I see here is especially someone, looking at a message and being connected with that message. I see support with a leaf, so I see a supportive person always sending you signs, messages, or even transfer telepathic ones to be connecting with you when, for example, they're working or they cannot get their phone and text you. I just feel like you may feel that presence or just receive these messages and codes and understand that that's the way we communicate physically with our souls in the 3D dimension. But I see autumn season 2 as an important season. So maybe when meeting the person, when dating, or maybe just when marrying the person, could be also their birthday season. But I do see that as a sign for you. So let's see more with tarot cards. But so far, I can get someone very supportive. Yeah, they are bringing a lot of positivity in your life. And I do think that's what you like about them. They are magical too. I mean, the energy here is bright, is powerful, is magical. And this is someone who's enough to offer to you. I can get that. Surely, they are very successful with their career. They could be very rich as well. They bring a lot of joy in your universe. They are someone who is always very cheerful, uplifting, or always have that perspective that is very optimistic. That is what they like too. So if you're someone who is, bright and bubbly and, you always want the best and always, make sure that you manifest the best and think positive and, say that you're grateful for all these things that you have around you or what you do experience, this is someone who is going to like that. But if you're gloomy or if you feel sad, they're going to accept it, but they like you to be happy. And I feel like this is part of their duty in this marriage, to bring more happiness and more fun, because we have the child energy, child essence. And I do think you're attracting someone who is going to be very fun to be around because they have this childlike energy and essence, very, very awakened. And that means they want to play games with you. They want to, go on adventures or travel with you and make memories with you. Kids are just very passionate about life. They're always in that discovering mindset. And this is what I see with that marriage and person. As for the horse, white horses, especially to me, they can announce marriage too, or save your energy. And maybe that's also what you're looking for. Someone to save you, maybe from being single or from, not really being with the one right now. You may hope for that person to come in, and this could be confirmation from spirits that you are indeed manifesting someone very special to you. And with the magician, this talks about manifestations, creating your reality. And I see this person and yourself being assisted to manifest this divine union in marriage. We have the infinite sign here, so this could be the signs you see everywhere. Of course, they relate to twin flames or some spiritual connection. So maybe that's a sign for you too. We have the mountains at the distance, which can talk about someone very grounded, very mature. We have all the tools, the wand, the cups, pentacles, and the swords. So to me, this can be about all that the person has to offer to you. Emotionally, mentally, physically, and spiritually. I do see the energy between you two being magical. It's like you are in perfect sync. You want the same things. You want to build the same future. You may have the same type of mindset. I see a lot of common points, definitely in that relationship. And I feel like this is all that we want. We want to be with somebody who can click with us and understand us and really wants the same type of things. And you are offered this perfect person. So celebrate it. And with the magician, like I said, expect a lot of magic, manifestations, things being crazy. It's like you think about something and then boom, you receive it. That is going to be that magical. And trust me, when you are in a dynamic, in a relationship that's healthy, you do manifest easily and positively. If you are now in a toxic relationship, I'm sure you noticed that, whether they were romantic or not, you tend to manifest the worst. So I do see you attracting someone who is going to bring that solar energy and positivity. I think of you when the moon takes the shape of the sun. And that's the full moon, of course. So maybe the full moon can be a time to manifest this person too, as like completion, manifestation, and wholeness. And as for this one, hiding from troubles. I really get the dynamic of two kids, just playing around. And, as kids, sometimes we just do things we're not supposed to. And then just going back to your parents like, oh, I'm so ashamed of you. And you're like, but this was fun. So you are attracting someone who's like, troublemaker, types went together because you have that childlike energy, because you love to have fun and you don't really care about consequences, let's say. And yeah, so it's like we are limitless when being together. We just do whatever we want, and that's who we are. So you may hide from troubles afterward, but yeah, it's just let's have fun, let's not think too much. Yeah, but still very mature. Is like it's just not thinking too much about the consequences when doing things. So it's personality traits. I'm sorry, it's just the energy is crazy. So someone ambitious, we talked about this with the sun as like success, and also rich men, rich girls. So yes, indeed, you're attracting someone who is going to offer you the best because they have big dreams. They know they can accomplish them. With the magician, it's like, I'm a creator. And of course, as a creator, I create my reality. I give myself opportunities. And I know that when I think the best, then I attract the best. And that's why they are very ambitious, because they are very powerful. And they know that. They see that. Everything is easy to manifest and attract. So ambitious and loyal to you. Yes, and we want that. Of course, in a marriage, we want somebody we can count on. We want somebody who is going to be present for us if we need to, and very faithful too. I see someone committed for sure. And I see someone who just likes you so much that they don't really care about other things or other people much. It's more about let's have fun together. You're a team, it's like you are like best friends. And this is someone very original. I mean, the sun is also talking about that. Someone very original, who is not afraid to be shining bright, not afraid to talk their truth, not afraid to just show off as well, because they know that, why not being your true self? Why not showing your true identity and personality around others? So yes, they are going to be very original. Even the way they dress or the way they present themselves, even their hair color can be like one of a kind. And like I said, they don't care about opinions. And as for miracles, that connects perfectly with the magician's energy. Attracting miracles, manifesting miracles. But also, this person can be very grateful to have you, because it feels like a miracle to be uniting with you, to be with you. And, to just experience that love in marriage with you. So let's see a couple of cards. We have a deep attraction for the first one with this deck. And fairy tale. I'm not surprised because you have that childlike essence together. And I feel like the more you are around the person, the more you'll feel that. And you really want to be experiencing the love you see on movies, or the love that you could see on Disney movies. So it's kind of like the dynamic of Prince Charming and princess. And that's why this person is going to appear as like, yes, prince on the horse saving you. Or this could be what this person pictured themselves to be. And they are awakening back that because they want a pure relationship. They want to be experiencing a loving relationship that's... Wow, my fridge just cracked. Maybe that's the signs like this is loud. So maybe that originality and the personality of the person is going to be like something like that. I'm not sure if you could hear it from a distance, but I feel like you did. So deep attraction, fairy tale. I don't like to see you in pain. So yes, this person is going to be here for you when you feel down, when you feel joyful too. It's just sharing all moments together. And of course, in a loving relationship, especially a marriage, you want somebody to be here for you. But expect that fairy tale moment and marriage with the one. Let's pick now some tiny messages. we have a lot of them. Reminder, give your body some love today. Let me also give your body some love, if you know what I mean. Yes, I think you know. With a bridally glance. Okay, so maybe that's someone observing you from the distance right now. They may just, show you that they are interested with the way they look at you. Or just a gaze connection. Yeah, it's gonna feel different. The best time for new beginnings is now. Okay, so this new relationship that might be entering life, or if it entered, this could be the sign that this is a new beginning to lead towards marriage. Imagination has no limit. Yes, you guys are very powerful manifestors, and you may visualize, imagine, daydream, and this itself is manifesting the best. So if you have somebody in mind, if you have a crush, for example, visualize yourself being together, having fun, especially because you have that childlike essence, but also attracting someone ambitious, very focused, loyal, faithful to you, who is very original. Yeah, imagine that. Even if you don't have somebody in mind, picture it, visualize it. My body is filled with healing energy. It could be something you do too. Activities like going to a spa day, going to a self-care day, because you want to honor this vehicle, this body, this envelope, and you want to give it healing, give it force, maybe fasting together, meditating together, going on a hike together, doing something like that to actually honor this body and heal the body in many ways. Maybe eating something a bit more, what's the word, herby, or something that's healthy. Could be something you guys like to do. So let's pick now letters and words so we can see the name of your person. And more like places, messages. We have Y as a letter. DIY, maybe that's the creativity. Or maybe some activity you guys like. Twin flame. What I heard for this one. I heard travel too with this. Travel or train. Let's see. Trade. Yes. Could be a trader. Someone as an investor, for example. Or maybe traditional. Maybe they want to have a traditional marriage with you. Like they may have a picture perfect thing they really want to have as a marriage, or maybe that's what you want to. So maybe sharing the same religion if you have one, or if you are spiritual, or even the way you may picture your marriage to be. This will be aligning with this person's picture. Rad. I heard Tiffany for this one, so it could be a name. Date, so maybe going on a date a lot. Rid or ride, maybe going for a ride together. Could be something you guys like activities like I said, going on a hike, riding, walking in nature. So we have freedom, smile, wow. Funny enough, I use this word in the title, so yes, it's gonna be a wow feeling for you, for sure, with the person you actually manifest. Off, wish, yeah, wish is coming true, or this person being everything that you wished for. Music, have, freedom, smile. So these are the words. I'm going to pick now the zodiac grid, so we can see the zodiac of your person, but so far we had Sagittarius for this one. So let's see. I'm also going to be picking these two dice after to see especially the meeting period season. And for the number, this will be more related to the energy around the person. So let's see with the grid, so that can be zodiac sign or when marrying each other. Okay, so we had Sagittarius, that is confirmation here. Sagittarius, Scorpio, Cancer, Gemini, Taurus, Aries, Pisces, Aquarius. So that's the signs. Let's pick now the dice. So like I said, meeting period and energy. So the meeting period is going to be around Pisces seasons for the majority of you. Number 2 talks about unity. So feeling like one when being together. But there's that desire to unite, to find the one, to be with somebody special. Okay, so let's pick the other dice to get more traits. And also more hints. So I see someone very creative, imaginative, always in their minds. I see Robin with this one. So it's like distributing wealth to others. I do see someone very generous, also likes to share, who likes to, and not just materially, it could be sharing moments together. And here I see peace, love, freedom, which could be the symbolic in that relationship. For the candle, this could be maybe a celebration coming in. I think of a birthday party especially, but this could be prayers, answers too, like, you know, using a candle, maybe writing down on candle, burning this one. So write down the thing you want to be manifesting in that person, or just write my future husband, light the candle, pray, visualize while seeing the flame or even closing your eyes, and just allow the magic to happen. We have, how is it called? You know, the mean character in Snow White, the queen. Maybe that's also a person. It could be, I really think of mom figure, so I'm not sure if this is from your side or from the other person's side, but it could be a challenging relationship with that person, really getting feminine energy here. If not, a mom could be a sister, or it could be just someone around, maybe an ex, you know, it could be the type as well, but the challenge is going to just be defeated because you guys just don't care. You guys just like what is right there being built. Asking a lot of questions, so getting to know each other. They can be a bit guarded, or an air sign with this one. It's like, you know, not afraid to say no, not afraid to say, this is not really what I'm looking for, and always leading towards what is fitting for them. So let's see now the stickers. Okay, so you have TikTok. Could be the platform, maybe a creator on TikTok. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. 100% fresh. I talked about healthy diets, something fresh, right? Herby, I said. And I think that's related too. Or feeling fresh together. Here we have clouds and the rain. Could be what you like. Going out on a rainy day. Like that could be something you guys like, or just looking at the scenery when it rains, getting lost in the moment, and appreciating and celebrating the rain too, because that is so nourishing for the soil and the earth. Here I see someone who likes to connect with you, may just rush to be in your company, maybe after work, after school maybe. They may just like run home to find you because they miss you a lot. Miss you too on this one. Very aesthetic. They might love to go at bars, or maybe just go for some chicken. This is what I see. Might take a lot of pictures, capture the moment, enjoy it. Maybe enjoying to look back at the pictures, or maybe the videos you do create on TikTok. Maybe also what you want to do is create a couple account. Could be some project. Let me pick this one. And here I see, you know, a little pillow where the dog or the cat can sleep. So maybe that's about adopting together. Of course, if you want to, but that could be what is part of this marriage, as like adoption and giving to the pets. So that is what I see for you guys. I hope you like it. If you do, give it a big thumbs up for me. You can also write I claim to welcome your future spouse faster into your life, and follow, join the beautiful family. For personal guidance, you can find it down below to book a reading with me and more. And I will see you guys in my next reading. Bye bye. Group number 3, let's see what is coming for you, love related, with your future spouse, traits, qualities, and more. So I see some type of speed in that encounter. Do not say, maybe you have met this person before, because with that scooter, and because the girl is looking at it, it could be also what attracts you, maybe their car, what they drive, but I do see that as speed, momentum to be with each other. I'm really getting city vibes here, so you can be dating someone in the near city or maybe a city person. I see someone very, very fashionable here, so this could be what they like about you. Your appearance, the way you treat yourself, the way you dress, maybe your hair as well. And also I see you guys being very trendy with the way you dress, with the way you actually show up. And I do see a date as well here. So maybe she is on the way to go on a date and dress a certain way. So if you do that, I feel like this could be a good point for this person. As like, I love when somebody is putting the effort to look beautiful just for me on that date. So yeah, but that could be announcing future dates together and liking to do that. You know, it's not because you're married that it's just like staying at home and looking at TV all the time. No, you guys will love to be adventurous. You guys will love to go on dates and still celebrate, yes, with passion, this love between you two. You know, it's still a celebration and you are not taking that for granted. Too many cards, so I'm going to shuffle again. Just want one more from this deck. The Tower. Okay, so you guys are going to go through some awakening together. And I do see this serving you a lot. I know that some people is like, oh no, the Tower. But for me, it's a good card because that shows certain changes. That shows improvement, pushing you out of your comfort zone to be leveling up, to become the person you wanted to be working on the project's goals that are important for you. So I do see that person kind of being the catalyst as well in that relationship. And the dynamic is always going to allow yourself to go back to that queen or king energy. And I see maybe that as other challenges, maybe not the person being the catalyst or the trigger, but more of like this reality in the universe is going to also challenge ourselves, right? And this person can be the one assisting you towards these beautiful changes and to work towards more passion in your life. For example, if you are in a sucky job or if you're just working at something you're not really passionate about, maybe this person is going to accompany yourself to regain your throne. You know, the crown is falling down here, but it's like, no, I'm the queen, I'm the king. And this person is seeing your potential. This person is going to encourage yourself to seek for higher things. And this could be why changes are going to manifest fast in that relationship, because I do think this person will accompany yourself towards grand things, towards that level up, because they want you to be in a place where you feel like you are shining, that you're valued, that you're seen. And in that marriage, count on this person to feel this way. So a lot of passion, a lot of like, I notice you, I support you, and you go queen or you go king because I see your potential. And I don't want you to settle down for something that is not satisfying for you, because you deserve better than this. So changes will manifest. But of course, that talks about spiritual awakening too. So in that marriage, I see you guys leveling up spiritually. If this person is not awakened or was not going through the dark night of the soul already, you guys will experience that together. And trust me, it never ends. It's not just one thing that happens one time. Yes, there's one that's like, boom. Like the first one is, I think, the most challenging one, but it's still something that comes and go. And you understand the cycles of things and how you're being pushed to always change and go with the flow. We have the photo album, so maybe collecting pictures or taking pictures on dates or places you go to, or maybe that's part of your passion, part of your purpose. So photo related, camera I think of, or maybe someone who tells a story with these pictures or these videos that you create. You can be a social media influencer, because I see you under the spotlight as the queen or king, or that can be their, purpose too, and what they do. You are behind each inspiration, just when I said it. So it could be that you are becoming this person's muse, which is why they don't want you to think little about yourself, because it's kind of like, I'm choosing you because you're special. And if you don't see that, I'm going to open your eyes to the beauty that you embody, that you incarnate, right? So you are behind each inspiration, everything they will do, projects. I feel like you are the one who's going to support them too. And they might feel very inspired by you. Like really listen to you with attention because they know you have so much to offer. And they have so much to offer too. I really get that teacher and student dynamic between you two. Like some days becoming the teacher, some days being the student. And growing so much together. For the photo album, it could be about creating memories as well. So, enjoying the time together, having fun together. Which is why we saw going on dates and adventures and having a fun time together, a passionate time together. And also wanting to grow up, to level up together. But it could be a creative that you're attracting and very passionate about what they do. I feel like their career is kind of like their babies. A little bit. Somewhat shy and emotional. So these are traits from your future spouse. So they can be a bit more conservative. They want to keep things secret just for yourself and keep that intimacy, for you two. And I feel like you won't talk too much about your love story to others. Or if so, it's still very subtle and not really showing too much. Like, I'm not seeing a show off here when it comes to love. It's more about what we have is precious and we can celebrate together. We don't need people to talk about us. So that's what I see with the shyness. But of course, they can be shy around people. They can be a bit more introverted. And for emotional, I kind of get someone, because we saw the water with the rain, someone who is going to be very open with their emotions. If they feel sad, they may cry. If they feel angry, they may talk about it, explode, maybe. They are very, very open with that. So for the signs, so far we have fire with the wands, and here I'm getting water energy with the emotions especially. So let's see more. The signs you can see can be crowns. I'm also way too many cards. So crowns, sunflower can also be another sign. Photos, like visuals you see as like that talks to me. So you're attracting a warrior, a conqueror, a leader. I mean, yes, with a queen, king energy, especially the wands energy, because for me the wand is all about passion, creativity, wildness, it's like I want something, I get it. Like, no doubt, I can be successful. So you're attracting someone like that. They want to be successful and they are successful. They want something, they get something. If they are, picturing a car, a dream car, it's like, I'm gonna get it. That's the energy I'm getting here. They don't talk about it too much because they are very, secretive with the way they live and the way they may pick goals and dreams. But they have that warrior energy, like this wildness about them that is fueling them to be successful or just to be attracting anything they want. All right, I'll take it. So we are victorious. Warrior victorious. We saw someone like, I'm gonna get it. And that's the same with love. I feel the way this person messages you in the beginning is gonna be very straightforward. Like, I have enough to give and I am the one, so please choose me. And they want to be victorious. They want to win. And they are not afraid to fight for what they believe. And that's not just for love, okay? That's for everything they want to be doing. And look at this, flourishing success. I'm just reading it, by the way. But yeah, victorious, flourishing success, and warrior. It's very connected in the essence because, that's someone unstoppable. And it was a big dreamer, a big attractor too. Like, I manifest my life. I'm really passionate, and anything I want, I know is possible for me, so I achieve it. No doubt. Let's see now a couple cards for you guys to see you guys' future. I also believe because we have the lightning and the thunder, like with the tarot card, maybe when meeting, it will feel like it. Like very sudden, like out of the blue, like you're not really understanding like why, like I was not expecting it. Yeah, so it's gonna feel like that. It's gonna be very sudden, kind of magical in a way because you did not expect it. This person has pure intentions, which is good. We want somebody with pure and also wanting the best for you. and their intentions with that relationship is actually marriage. I'm not saying someone is a player, was a F-boy, or, it's not like that at all. This is someone very committed. This is someone very emotionally connected to you. And of course, they want the best for you too. So let's pick another one. I'll take the one facing up. Are you happy with me? Okay, I love this because, yes, in a relationship, we also want to make sure that we are making the person comfortable, that we offer the best, and that they are happy around us. And if, there's something they may ask for, then we understand that. We listen to it and we do our best and put some effort to make the other person feel more happy or more noticed or more loved. But I do see that openness between you two. Not being afraid to say, you know what, I was not really happy with what you said before, or I'm not really happy with what you did at that dinner, or, it's that openness. Because it's not about, I'm against you. It's more, we are different, and sometimes these differences or these reactions can make me a bit uncomfortable, or maybe I'm just trying to understand you, so please can you talk about this? That's the maturity I see between you two, for sure. Alright, so let's pick some tiny messages. We are alone, but also together. Yes. That's also the symbol of a relationship. It's not because you're a couple that suddenly you are like one. No, you're two different, two individual beings with two different paths, purposes, dreams, desires, and personalities. And you guys are collaborating together. So it's that type of message. We are alone, but also together. So don't forget about your own individuality and about theirs too. So support them, having their own business going on, having their own dreams, or them needing to be around friends from time to time and not always around you. I think that's what makes a relationship work. Still honoring that they have, their own life next to you and next to that relationship. You're always one decision away from a totally different life. Maybe that's also what the tower was announcing. All decisions you make lead towards a different life. So it changes. The word happiness is too vague. I hope you find life worth living every day. So that can be a sign, a message from your person. You are perfect just as you are today because that is where you are meant to be. I love this. I said it. Supporting each other's paths, dreams, individuality. That's beautiful. And we saw, are you happy? The word happiness is too vague, but I hope you find life worth living every day. So yeah, making sure that you are happy, making sure that you live a life that you are satisfied with. This is what your future spouse is going to support. So let's pick now the letters and the words. You can see the name of your person, the place, signs, and more. Gentle, love. I think this could be a warning. This person doesn't like lies. This person likes honesty, maturity. And if you're someone who sometimes hide things and even just saying, I'm feeling okay, I'm good, and that's a freaking lie. It's funny because I was actually starting a K-drama yesterday, and the dynamic was around that topic. I was like, people lying, and they said in that drama, which I liked, the lie that most people say is, I am okay. And I think that's because they're not open or not wanting to explain why they are not okay or why they feel a certain way. So they always have that facade and say, I'm okay, but really they are not. So maybe that's about, no, like if you don't feel okay or if something is bothering you, don't lie to me, talk about it. So love, gentle, add, run. We have 2 May, so May as a month could be the time when being together, and we have good, so someone good, gentle, loving. Run. loved, maybe someone you loved as well, maybe some recognition. So let's pick now the grid so we can see the zodiac sign of your person. Or that can be, of course, when getting married. I'm also going to be using these two dice. So one is with zodiac signs. I want to be especially focusing on the meeting period, and for the numbers it will be the energy of your person. So let's start with the grid first. Okay, so we have Leo energy, Virgo, Pisces, not Aquarius, Capricorn and Taurus. So let's see now with the dice. So meeting period and energy. So meeting period is around Scorpio season. And as for, or maybe you've met around that time, and number 4 talks about commitment, someone safe and secure to be around. Number 4, I always think of the emperor, the rich man, the conqueror, the leader. So that is, I think, very connected to what we saw with the other cards. So that's good. Let's pick now the other dice so we can get more signs. More signs. Let's see. Okay, even that is creating the tower that we saw on the other card. So I'm going to talk about the tower energy with that after, but I see you guys building something that is going to bring safety. For me, the castle talks about protection, it talks about strength as well. So it could be what this relationship, this marriage is going to bring you. We have fidelity with a dog, fidelity, faithfulness. There could be some type of toxic energy or maybe toxicity coming from the past. That could be what the tower moment is going to break down as like, we don't need this anymore. You need to be free, you need to be true. And that truth is about facing your shadow, healing the shadow, and becoming brand new, becoming more positive, becoming more hopeful, and not being afraid to be you. We have the little carpet, I think of Aladdin with this one. So maybe that someone is going to bring you to a new world. I think that's the song, right, in English. In French, it's completely different. I think it's The Blue Dream or something like that. That's translated. Let me think. Yes, it's The Blue Dream. I don't know why they translated this way, but I see a brand new world starting with that relationship in person. So as for the tower energy, it's funny because we have the dragon, and in princess Disney movies and such, like fairy tales, we often see the dragon protecting the tower. And the dragon to me talks about fortune, the protector, and this is a spiritual teacher. So because that talks about spiritual teacher, and we saw the spiritual awakening of the tower, I do think this person is here to teach you a lot spiritually. So the dragon is gonna feel like defeated in a way because you're leveling up and learning. I see a shift, yeah, so from the tower, finding home. Isn't this crazy? Because this could be completely different. Look at this. Yeah, like it has nothing to do with the tower on this dice. By the way, they are available down below if you are interested. But yeah, I mean, this is all about the shift. Like, no, from the tower, we feel like home. And there's a treasure within. So treasuring each other. And understanding the value of that relationship and marriage. That's beautiful. So let's pick now some stickers. Honestly, this reading, I don't know, but all the piles add something special. But here it's like the storyline is perfect. It's perfect and so aligned with everything we saw. So, okay, so let's see. Happiness, yes, of course, you want to be experiencing a lot of happiness. We saw healing, cleansing, shadow, toxicity, release. So yeah, the clean up energy is all about it to me. Keep calm and find your road. Yes. All of this is redirecting yourself, always. Any challenges, blockages, anything not working for you, that's some redirection. Even, like I said in the past, always in my readings, rejection is redirection. So anything not working is rejecting in some way. It's like, nope, it's not for you, or not the right time, or not the right person. So let's navigate, move on. For the peach, could be a fruit they like, could be also your fruit that they like. And I'm not going to comment more about this, but you know, right? I think we're so emotional. Yeah, even with the rain for this one. So it could be someone very emotional, like very open with their feelings. Could be a treat. I'm really craving some. I'm doing a fast today. It's very difficult today, but yeah, I need some cleanse. So I'm doing that today. But yeah, when I look at that, I'm like, I'm really craving some jajang ramyeon. Anyways, so like I said, emotions, treating each other, maybe actually watching a K-drama and eating some ramyeon or ramen together, or cooking something delicious and then just looking at a movie at home. I think it's something very cozy to do. We have the cat, so it could be an introvert or someone who likes to have their own space. You guys are matching with the clothes, so. And I talked about fashion on this one, right? So maybe fashion that's like we match, or even when before going outside, you may actually check the fashion of your partner and be like, okay, I need to adapt to it. Or you might actually say to the person, oh, what do you think about this style? Let me just, match. Or like, we need to look like a couple. I don't know if I'm making sense, but that's what I see a lot. Especially in Paris, I saw some couples like when you look at them, it's like they are picture perfect because they have the same style, and it's so beautiful. Anyways, but I'm a fashion enthusiast, so that's why. Going home, we saw home feeling. Maybe you guys are home buddies as well. It could be a sign too. And I see someone running after the other person, so it could be the dynamic in that relationship, like maybe the other person or you always being here for the other one, always running after the other person. And here it's some intimacy or like some moment of intimacy between you two. So that is something you guys will value too. So this is your reading. I hope you like it. If you do, give it a big thumbs up for me. You can also write I claim and follow, join the family, so you can manifest this marriage faster. For personal guidance and more, check my description down below, and I will see you guys in my next reading.